Hi guys, I'm Justin Z. I am an independent filmmaker living in Los Angeles, and I am a freelance editor. I have been getting some basic questions about filmmaking, including this one: how to remove lens blur. Well, before you have to actually remove lens blur, you should try to avoid it. Make sure that your lens is nice and clean, double check your focus, use the inside viewfinder on your camera to check focus, or use the digital viewfinder and use a digital zooming in technique to make sure that you are well focused. If you've done all that and your picture is still blurry, or you've simply made a mistake, well, then you have to go into programs like Photoshop. It's going to require a little bit of knowledge with Photoshop, but I'm going to show you the basics using it in order to remove lens blur. Okay, so we have a basic picture here that was slightly blurry in the lens. I'm going to zoom in so you can get better detail. You can see that the picture of Mr. Edward Payson here is a little blurry. So the way that we're going to get rid of the blur, or at least as best as we can, is go to Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen. Now you see I already set up the presets for this, but what you want to look at is you have the amount percentage that you can remove the blur. Now the less percentage there is, the more blur there is. So we'll go back to 153. And it was about 220 something right there. But more importantly, your radius of blur. The lower your radius, the more the blur. So the higher the radius, the less the blur. But it also creates pixelation, or a little bit of graininess, so that's the trade-off. You also want to make sure that on the remove section you are connected to lens blur. Gaussian blur is a different type of blur, and motion blur speaks for itself. And also you can click more accurate if you want to, but for me that doesn't quite work out, so we'll keep it off and we'll press OK. And there we go. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit, and let's see before the blur and after. Before, after. So it definitely creates a big difference, which is great. And it's just a nice little bit of subtlety for the picture itself, but once you really zoom in, you definitely notice the difference. So that's basically all there is to it when it comes to removing lens blur. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.